So the first game I will be doing tonight is, let me randomly pick something here. Got it. Whoop. And of course Retro Arc? Whatever. Likes to, because it does the auto save state. And none of these are blind runs, so, no. Listen, there, okay, there we go. Alright, everything is good now. First game is Marchin' Maze. It's a port of a Namco arcade game, and it's cute as fuck. The arcade game was actually in an isometric view. This one is overhead instead. So I can't remember if this was like actually based on or inspired by Alice in Wonderland. I mean, it's usually a safe bet to assume if you see a small white girl and a rabbit in a magical world. Anyway, here it is. I shoot mushrooms with sunglasses. Oh, and you can actually take unlimited damage, so if I get shot, there's no life meter, but I will show off what happens when I get hit as soon as my invincibility wears off here in a moment. Whoa, you just go flying backwards. Now, you won't die if you get hit, but if you fall off a ledge, you will. I just need to charge my shot here. And there we go. Get Uter from The Simpsons off my back here. And there we go, now it's time for boss battle. Now, you can't charge your shot while in the air, so you gotta kinda pick your spot when it comes to attacking. Also, you don't want to go flying. That's actually, if I remember right, that's the difference between this and the arcade game. Because at the arcade game you had a life meter, but you also didn't go flying nearly as far when you got hit. But it's been a while since I played that one. And I think I got a sneeze coming on. Okay, no I don't, I'm good. That's always like the worst part of like being about to sneeze, is like, is it happen or what? Hold on, I got these little toy robots. They have like the Gundam color scheme. They're not Gundams though. Like a slightly better version of the Destructoid logo. Oh yeah, this is the power-up. It gives me the big jump. And that didn't help. Uh-oh. Alright, and just wait for that. So now we get to the platforming part. And make it. And make it. There you go. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Oh god, my eyes. Oh, sorry about that effect. That's... Oh, that's a little... That's too much even for me. Holy shit. There's shit that jumps at you and hits you from there. Alright, so this power-up looks like it instantly charges my shot. Gotta get it. Yeah, it's bugging me. Bugging me. Okay. There. That was actually a lot tougher than it looked to deal with all of those. Alright, boss number 2, and I am out of lives. Let's see how things go. Oh, great. Just gonna... That's like I'm fighting something, one of those old Magic Eye puzzles from the 90s. Also, you can tell by these conveyor belts, can't actually go in the opposite direction, so unless you jump. Alright, stage 3. Oh, now we got slimes. This is a hate crime. Ah, this is where things get a little tough here. Jump over there. Jump over there. There. Oh cool, I got a 1-up. Get out of here. Out of here, fucker. Damn. It does not look like I can take out the caterpillars. It's been a bit since I made it past like stage 2 before I lost all of my lives and said, fuck this, I'm going back to Parasol Stars, which I may or may not do on the stream here tonight. Oh, okay, that's absolutely a dick move. They give you a speed power-up right as you're about to walk off a ledge. Namco, your fucking level design. Yep, and I have died. But of course, this is one of those games where if you hold a... I don't know if it's button 1 or button 2, so I hold both of them. You hold that at the title screen, you get the level select, and you can select up to where you left off. I'm not going to be going through this whole game, because I will absolutely die again. I just wanted to show that off, in addition to showing off the game itself. I mean, it's a good game, all things considered here. Like, it is what it is. It is a port of an arcade shooter, and those are games that are like, give me your money. Nice, gotta be a little careful now. if I remember right, those flying enemies, they're just gonna push you. Why are you pushing me, man? Why are you pushing me? Gotta get some slowdown. We're really pushing the 9-bit system to its full potential here. So I think you could maybe see why I've never actually finished this game. It's hard. And just sort of a lack of patience on my part too when it comes to continuing. I just say nuts to this and I go and play a different game. It's the emulation curse. You just load up a different ROM instead. That looks like a damn Pokemon. If I can actually hit anything. Okay, I think I actually did get a hit on something, and then got hit. Got a shot in on that fucker there. These are not easy enemies to hit, but I got them. Holy shit! All right, what's the next level? I don't think I've even. Oh, penguins! Wait, this is a Namco game. What are these Konami penguins doing here? I think there's a lawsuit happening. Like 20 years later, it's like Namco, gets sued by Konami. Oh, and I died. Alright, well that was Marchen Maze. I assume that's how it's pronounced. It's spelled M-A-R-C-H-E-N. I don't speak other white people languages except for this one. Next game will be... Oh yeah, okay, here we go. This is... Is it on here? Oh yeah, fucking OBS is really stupid about getting things on screen here. It did this when I was doing the SG-1000. Thank you, OBS. This is Ninja Gaiden, or as we in the West call it, Ninja Gaiden. So yeah, there was a really ugly remake of Ninja Gaiden on PC Engine. Look at that background scrolling. Now, hot take, I'm not actually a fan of the Nintendo Ninja Gaidens. I think they're very overrated. Now, I do like the Xbox Ninja Gaiden, but that's about it, because I didn't play the other ones. Is that supposed to be parallax scrolling? In theory, yes. And you may notice that the buildings are actually going in the wrong direction. Oh, and you can no longer do the thing where you can just run up to the boss and hit him, like you could in the NES game. Also, I'm pretty sure the perspective on here is like even more fucked up than the NES game, because like Look at Ryu, and then look at like the size of those tables and stools. Like, the characters are just way too small. Yeah, just a girl. Get out of here. Do you Hayabusa, misogynist pig. I mean, to their credit, everything is redrawn. And I'm gonna skip the cutscenes, it's all in Japanese, it's not like any of us could read it. Hey, Bachelor. Yeah, this is not great. Although I will say it looks better than the compilation on the Super Nintendo. Though that's not saying much. Ah. All that flying shit, that's what I hate the most about this game. But also, like, the weird fucking wall jumping that, like, doesn't work. There we go. Although I will say that as far as, like, pre-Xbox Ninja Gaidens go, the one that was on the Master System I thought was pretty good. But I'm still very much going to maintain that the Xbox Ninja Gaiden is, like, the first time that series became, like, actually good. I'm just gonna keep going until I have to continue again. I think that seems to be, like, a good place for, like... Oh man, you thought stage 1 was rough. Nice background, it's a shame it makes you want to fucking throw up. How does this ship? Definitely in a box somewhere. I got hit despite being invincible. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of quality control going on here. I'm pretty sure this is just one of those things that Tecmo licensed out, and Hudson are the apparent developers here, though that could have been a subcontracting deal. There. Fucking, this game is so bad. Oh man, Taiwan, the same place as Braver Battle Saga. Look forward to that episode of Book of Mega Drive sometime soon. Alright, that was Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden sucks. See, find a better game. Something that's like actually good and fun. Let's see. Let's see what that. Alright, this isn't really fun in the traditional sense, but it's very unique. It's another Namco joint. There it is. Bravo, man.
I'm Dr. Bomb.
It's Dr. Bomb. Now, Namco were like huge, like supporting third party for this system, And they also did ports of like some really like weird arcade games. So they got Bravo Man, there's port of Genpei Tomaden, and maybe not as weird, but it does have a really good arcade perfect port of Pac-Land. And so, Bravo Man here, he's got stretchy limbs, and he hits things with them. And you're probably wondering, does this look better or worse than the arcade game? It's about the same. This is the kind of game we're running into with Bravo Man. Yeah, it's funny, we never actually saw this character again until that Namco X Capcom game on the PS2. Which is just such a strangely deep cut. Oh, donuts. That's a dub joke right there. Oh yeah, bosses, they do talk trash. Alright, first boss, it's a totem pole. A very easy one. Ach, what are you doing? If you keep hitting him, he will not help you anymore. This is a game that absolutely shines in its personality. Oh, Jiraga reference there. And stage 2 just is now a shooter. I mean, what I did appreciate about Namco Cross Capcom was that you had like your Tekken people, your Street Fighter people, and then you had like Bravo Man and like Wonder Momo. And also like characters from Resident Evil Dead AM, but not mainline Resident Evil. And again, also like Kagekyo from Genpei Tomaden. Although that's just like, he just has like a sick character design, so it doesn't really matter if the game is good or not. I mean, the game is really bad, but it's one of those games that you have to play. The same with Bravo Man. It's not great. You know, it looks... I don't even know what that enemy is supposed to be. Looks like shit. And the platforms from Genpei Tomaden are here. Wow. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, I guess I should probably point out, if you press the button, this kind of punches, but if you hold the button down, it goes out further. Although I'm sure you figured that out just by watching me play the game. I don't get it. Like, not to toot my own horn, but I have actually done sprite work better than this game. It's like a professional Namco joint. The downside is, despite your reach, you can only hit one thing at a time. It's not like Final Fight where you can just like take out like a whole line of guys. And yes, he does say bravo every time he attacks. This got a US release. This is the American version that I'm playing. Which is just a fun thing to think about when you think about all the great Japanese-only titles for the system. This is not one of them. But to be fair, it's still leagues better than... Wow, what the fuck is that? It's still leagues better than, like, Keith Courage. Kick robot. Like, at least it controls fine. It's just level design's a little weird. Oop. Okay, don't do that. You know, it's very much a Kusoge kind of game. I mean, how am I lucky? You just said I had extra lives. Oh, sorry, I have 4 more. Like, it's just that there were a lot of better games that probably could have stood to come out over here. Especially given how the system was like a distant 3rd place here in America. Like, I do remember there was a game shop when I was a kid. The Genesis and Super Nintendo sections were like pretty much on... Each had like almost an entire half. Then you'd have like a little segment for like NES games, because that was still around. And then you'd have one shelf for TurboGrafx stuff. Like, I don't know anybody in my neighborhood growing up that had this game, or this system. I mean, or this game either, for that matter. And it's a real shame, because the system is really good, even if, maybe I haven't been giving it the best shake, on all of these streams. Like, I mean, if there's one thing that hasn't happened yet, is I haven't run into a game that's just completely bugged out yet. You fool! What are you doing? That came nowhere close to hitting me. What was that fucking hitbox there? It's like, fight me. I have fought you. Alright, I'm gonna give this level one more go, and I'm gonna switch off. I just kinda wanted to show off Brahma Man, because it's a goofy little game. Like, not amazing. I know I've been kind of burying it, but like, it can be enjoyable. It's just that I will be playing better games. And apparently this game is like pretty expensive too, or at least it was. If you're like the kind of person who like cares about that sort of thing. Like, no bro, I gotta play this on original hardware. I'm you know, fucking Jeremy Parrish over here, like, no emulation. Also, I found out today that Sonic 2 got re-released on Switch. Very good port, by the way. I wonder if he's gonna do like another Sega Works, like he did for Sonic 1. It's like, I'm not gonna review any Sega games until they appear on a Nintendo console. It's like, it's okay, Jeremy, the 90s are over. I love you, Jeremy, but I gotta talk shit about you every so often. Oh, Zortan. But yeah, I still haven't seen his Final Fantasy VII video. It's just sort of an inside thing where we make fun of that Retronauts episode about the Dreamcast, where one of the people on the show says, "Oh yeah, I never played the Dreamcast," which is funny in how infuriating it can be. Oh, I got hit by a little car. I mean, Mega Man Legends is a good game. I mean, the first one's fantastic. Second one's okay, and then Trombone is really good as well. Even though it's not really the same, it just uses the same characters and graphical style. Well, I could not jump high enough. Attack when he lets down his shield. Oh, thank you. I could use death. Enough is enough. I remember that campaign. MTV, stop the violence. Okay, that shield goes down for like a second. I mean, I kinda did. I kinda won. You ran away. What? What is that line? I have never fucking heard that shit before. Also, Dr. Bomb, that's a little tasteless given today's events. Making fun of drowning people like that. Anyways, another shooter level here. Oh, I got smushed. I have one more. Very lucky to have one more. Make my way through this. See how much further I can go. kind of focusing here. Because, the enemies are really taking a lot of damage. I have 0 more. I gotta screenshot that shit, holy fuck. It's a difficult world. It truly is. It truly is. Okay, next game. I'm gonna switch it up here. Let's do a CD game. Okay. So we gotta do at least one CD game and hope that it doesn't break. Oh. Why did I hit start? Anyway, as soon as this loads up, you're not gonna hear me say a whole lot. This game has an awesome fucking intro. It uses the Turbo Duo to its fullest.
Once I lost myself. 地獄の底を這い回り Now I came back again 再び生きるために
最近になって女子プロレスを見るようになったやつらは今すぐ電源を切れ。いいか、女子プロレスってのはな、ミーハーなやつに理解できるようなもんじゃねえんだぞ。そこんところを分かってねえやつらはこのゲームをやる資格はねえんだ。ヒューマンが許してもこの北斗晶が許さねえからな。
これから始まる戦いは今までにない壮絶なものになると思います。けどプレッシャーはありません。ベストバウトに向け今の自分を 120% 出すだけです。逆にここに集まった連中には後悔させてやります。
ピュアハート、ピュアレスリング。僕は JWP の社長になってよかったと思います。ファイプロ女子ドーム長女対戦でも JWP が主役です。
揃ってよ。このアジャ様に潰されたいやつがガン首並べやがって。てめえらがその気ならこっちも気合い入れていくからな。きっちり絞ってやるから覚悟しとけよ。
Sorry, that song fucking rules. I had to not talk over that. Yeah, this is All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling along with JWP. I'm just gonna do like a few matches on here. Nothing major. I'm not gonna go through like the whole thing. Anyway, so we got Aja Kong, Akira Hokuto, Bull Nakano, other people I can't recognize from the thumbnails, Kyoko Inoue. I'm gonna be Bull Nakano, because of course. So this is an officially licensed Fire Pro Wrestling game. there weren't that many of them. And up until Fire Pro World, they were all based on women. I don't know if maybe the license was cheaper or what, but I can't imagine that it was, because this is like when women's wrestling in Japan was like at its peak. Or maybe not as high as it was in the 80s, but still pretty popular. Because there was this, there was a version of this on Super Famicom, and then there was Fire Pro Wrestling Queen Special, also on Super Famicom. And then, of course, Fire Pro World, getting like the New Japan license and the Stardom license. 5, if you count the cancelled Jesse Ventura game for the Sega Genesis. Anyway, this is how the game works. Press buttons and you fight. And if you're Bull Nakano, you fight hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw you into the guardrail here. This is also one of the few games that actually uses the PC Engine 6-button controller. I'm not using that because I didn't feel like getting it set up before I started the stream. But yeah, as you can see there, I can absolutely do it. Actually, you know what? Here, let's see. Oh, and never mind, I won by submission like immediately. Go next round. Let's try this out. Because you get slightly different controls if you do it in 6-button mode. Because honestly, I think it's just like this and Street Fighter 2 that use it. Yeah, because button 4 is now to do like your light stuff. Button 1, button 3. Oh, whoops. Okay, but select is still to pause. So I'm kind of figuring out the controls here, like while I'm doing stuff. And running does not seem to work right now. No, that's heavy. Whoops. Oh. Okay, so yeah, I definitely need to reset this a bit because it's the R button on my controller is to run, and that's not how it works. I'm gonna go back to 2 buttons here. Because run is actually the run button. You pause with select. Anyway, most of this match has been me wrestling with my controls. I'm getting my ass kicked here. I need to step it up. Let's go outside the ring here. Yeah, this is like incredible hair. Like, I'll have to replay Queen Special and see like how much better it was there, because I know it was great in Fire Pro Returns on PS2, and of course World, it looks sick as well. But I mean, that's just Fire Pro Returns, but like slightly higher res. I should probably get back into Fire Pro World at some point. I have not played that game in many months now. Now that pro wrestling is considered an essential business, maybe I should get into it again. It might be unethical to run shows, but it's not illegal. What the fuck were you doing? She messed up a kick, so I just pinned her from that. usually after like a few matches, there'll actually be some full motion video. I'm trying to see if I can get to that. Yeah, a lot of the women, they're just women athletes. They're not bad heels like Bull Nakano is. Hold on a sec, I'm getting a text message here. Did you hear about the ex-WWE guy that's missing? Yes, I am fully aware of Shad Gaspard, who is presumed dead at the very moment. The search was called off about a couple hours ago. For those who didn't hear the news, Shad Gaspard, he used to wrestle for WWE. He was one half of the black stereotype tag team Crime Time. He went missing earlier this morning. He was out swimming with his son when a riptide came in, and he got swept away by the undertow while rescuing his son. And his body has not been found yet, so he is presumed to not, be alive anymore. But at the very least, he went out like a fucking hero, though. Anyways, R.I.P. Shad Gaspard. Anyway, that was the text message. It was my mother asking me if I heard about Shad. In fact, I did. And Bull wins again. Huh. Alright, no fucking... Alright, well, I didn't get a full motion video, but I think people have gotten the point of a Fire Pro Joshi fucking showdown in the fucking Egg Dome, or whatever it was called. Next game is gonna be... here, let me take 2 seconds here to respond. Say yes. Okay. It's multitasking. Let's see, I did that one already. Did that one. Oh, here we go. Here's some more famous Kasuge on the PC Engine. It's a little game called... if it's gonna show up. Hold on, I gotta fucking... There we go. Deep Blue. It is a shooter. You're a fish. You guys shoot other fish. And you're probably thinking, like, well, how is this Kasuge? Oh, don't worry, you'll find out soon enough. I still like this game, even though it doesn't play very well, and the enemy placement is complete bullshit. No, this is not homebrew. This got an official release. And no, you are an actual fish. You just have the power to shoot. You just have a huge hitbox. Enemies don't, and your rate of fire, not great. And there are like entire segments of the screen that cut off. Enemies, they just kind of drop right in front of you and just go with the speed of light. And they usually take more than one shot to take out. But a neat feature about this game is if you just kind of not shoot for a while, you will recover health. Oh, and you do lose any power-ups you have. And by any, I mean all power-ups you have if you're hit even once. But no, this is not a homebrew. This is an official release, got released in the US and Japan. So again, this is another game we got, but we didn't get like most of like the fucking Star Soldier games. But I still like this game. You know, it's not amazing. But I don't know, it kind of has like this sort of weird, creepy vibe to it, like a game that's not supposed to exist, kind of like a video game creepypasta in a way. Yeah, there you go. React to all of that. Yeah, and you move. You can probably tell that I move very slowly, and enemies they don't. They move very quickly. As you can see, I am regaining health just by kind of hanging back. Halo to the punch. You can totally see where punching stole its idea from. And these little fuckers here. I actually beat the first level for the first time earlier today. Like, I was just testing out some stuff earlier. You know, kayfabe, very rarely do I ever play video games blind on here. And I made it up to stage 3 before it got just too much fish for me to handle. How fucking appropriate was it though that I got a text message about wrestling while playing a wrestling game? Just the impeccable timing of that. I wish I could fucking plan something that well. Now I just need someone to ask me about fishing while I play this. God, like, look at these graphics and listen to this music. Like, this does not seem like a real video game, you know what I mean? Like, it just has a sort of genuinely kind of creepy vibe to it. There aren't really too many games that can really give you that. It's like this and like Genji Tomaden. Alright, I'm getting my ass kicked by all these little guys here. I don't know what type of fish they are. I don't think the developers did either. See, this is why I still maintain the video games are not fucking 40-hour cutscene bullshit where it's like, hi, I'm Hideo Kojima and I hate women and gay people. I mean, like, this. Like, this is some fucking outsider bullshit right here, and I love it. like Metal Gear, but I will clown on Kojima the man until the day I die. Yeah, they should have put this on the PC Engine Mini. I mean, it can't be any worse than, you're putting in, like, what, a bunch of fucking untranslated RPGs on an American system? I'm just gonna throw it out there. Not a fan of the PC Engine Mini either. Like, you could have done, like what Arxis did for the, Kunio-kun collection on Switch, where, like, they like did translations for like 10 games that didn't have translations before. It's like you could have done that with the PC Engine Mini. Like you have Jiseiki Necromancer, which is like, it's kind of a bland RPG, but it has a really cool look to it. And it's not in English. It's never been put into English because, you know, fan translators, they don't care about the system. They're too busy fucking retranslating Final Fantasy VI for the 20th time. I'm talking trash about fan translators. Translate what I want to play. Anyway, I'm just joking, folks. But like, yeah, because it's like you have like Rondo of Blood, which doesn't necessarily need an English translation, but it would have been nice. Yeah, but you're putting like full-on RPGs on there too. And you're not... I died. Very suddenly. Oh, well, okay, I guess if I press select instead of start, I start back here. But I think maybe we've gotten our fill of Deep Blue. I was in the middle of ranting about translations and why Konami should have put their best foot forward. I mean, if you're gonna charge like close to $100 for that box, I mean, I probably could have put a little more effort into it. I'm just saying. It was just a very frustrating thing when I read about it, because, like, technically my laptop is a PC Engine Mini, you know? I mean, Seiken Densetsu 3, that's actually a good game. Yeah, and then, like, even though the game's been fan-translated since, like, I don't know, 2000 or something, probably earlier, like, it's cool that Square Enix came up with, like, their own translation for it. And then it's also cool that somebody realized that all they did was, the Square Enix themselves did a ROM hack, and then dumped the ROM. So you can play that version in an emulator, no problem. Which is very fun to think about. Alright. It was originally going to be localized. Alright, I'm just kind of going on a little talk here while I look for a game. So, Secret of Mana 3 was originally set to come out over here. The problem is that the original game is incredibly buggy. And Square Enix looked at it and they realized there is no way this is going to pass Nintendo of America's seal, like their test for like the seal of approval. You know, because they don't check to see if the game's actually good, they just check to see that it actually works. And Secret of Mana 3 did not. And so instead of that, well, they just didn't release it, and it led to the urban legend, the false urban legend, that Secret of Evermore was made to try and placate American audiences over the fact that we didn't get the other game. That's not true. Secret of Evermore was already long in development by that point, and it was by Square USA. It was coming out here regardless. Do you want up here, doggy? Do you want to come up here too? Okay, I guess my dog doesn't want up here. Okay, next game is going to be... Oh, you know what? Here we go. Let me just make sure it's up on OBS. Gotta wait a few seconds for that. Samurai Ghost. Another Namco game. And that theme song should sound a little familiar. This is a console-only sequel to Genpei Tomaden. And this got a US release. I can't remember what the Japanese title is. But yeah, this is Genpei Tomaden, except it's only the this is still just the intro playing. It's only the like big mode levels, so there's no platforming, there are no overhead segments, none of that. So it's just a straightforward action game. And it's still good, it's just, it kind of loses the creepy effect. And of course Genpei Tomaden was ported to the PC Engine as well. And if anyone reads my blog, then you'll know Genpei Tomaden did get an official English... Hold on, I'm fucking up my words here. Got an official English release on the Namco Museum Volume 4 on the PlayStation. And I would recommend those Namco Museum games on the PlayStation. The other ones, you know, they can fuck off, but those original ones with like the museum exhibits, those were great. And you probably noticed this is one of those games that has like individual body parts as their own sprite. They managed to pull it off better here than they did in Ernest Evans. Hold on, I'm having a hard time attacking. I mean, the game is still a little awkward to play. I think you can probably tell. Also, something this game does not have is the durability system, so I can just swing my sword all I want, and it's not going to lose power if I hit like a sword or a rock instead of an enemy. Alright, so I'm out of hell and finally back in Japan. This game has some, like the enemy sprites look really good. And Kagekyo has, the main character, he has a pretty cool design too. It's just an undead samurai. Or, I guess a samurai ghost, as it were. Oh jeez. This game is not easy. I have never made it particularly far in any of these games. It's fine, dude. I didn't have to fight you. Just go into the Torty Gate and I was good to go. Oh no! Oh no, the lava! Gotta avoid the lava. Yeah, just gotta pass this. Cool, just had to avoid the erupting volcano. Probably shouldn't have run so close to it, you know? Okay, Raiden. Sorry, Raiden. Mortal Kombat is the official authority on how to pronounce this guy's name. And I just sort of walked into him like a fool. I joke, but actually it turns out Mortal Kombat 11 is a pretty darn good game, which I was honestly kind of surprised by. Please stop hitting me. No, I'm getting like stun locked inside his body here. Alright, if I can get past Raiden here, I'm good to go. That's how I get to another boss that I am kind of awkwardly jumping around. This boss I cannot hit at all. But, brother, you better believe he can hit me. Oh yeah, I suppose I could just duck. That works. Okay, I could have just done that the whole time. Oh well. Yeah, that's just something to know for next time. What the? Okay, that must be the power-up I just picked up. That is something. Alright, cool. That was a quick level. I was a little worried I was like gonna have a difficult time getting through it. And oh, it's only a temporary one. Oh man, it's a really shitty looking robot as the boss. Alright, those are not... I'm trying to hit you in the belly there. Alright, so none of these are a weak spot. Wait. Oh, I got him on the top of the head. Okay. Not like the big glowy bit that you would assume. Gotta hit him here. cool, he's gone now. Whew. Whoa, I'm supposed to save Japan. What am I doing? Setting it on fire. Oh, not cool, man. Yeah, don't be inattention. That's good advice. That hurting zone. It's just... It's a good reaction image. My face when I read your posts. Oh, cool, I'm doing Hadokens now. Oh, not anymore, I'm not. So I think you can maybe see where the problem with this game is, that there's a lot of enemies and your character is a little too slow to really handle them. Although this level does look cool. Oh wait, I can't eat the mushrooms that those guys dropped. They're poisonous. There were mushrooms in the original Genpei Tomadan, and they lowered your health if you ate them. Also, I like how the rivet sound effect in this game is pretty much the same exact one from the Jackie Chan game. I think a little less echoey here. Nope. Oh. Died by frog. Died via frog. I'm gonna start stabbing things more instead of slashing. And it worked very well. God, it's like the god of lightning and a bunch of frogs that are giving me like the most trouble in this game. Wait, I can walk in that? Alright, this game is playing on all my expectations here. I can walk in the green stuff, don't hit the big robot in the big red spot. Oh, this must be Fujin. No iframes, damn. And whatever, I don't need to fight God. God, this really is the hurting zone. Okay, for a moment I was worried I was doing the exact same level again. Oh. Oh, God, that was a lot. That was a lot to deal with there. Whoa. Oh, it's Yoshitsune. From the Tale of Genji, the first novel ever written. Or at least in recorded history. And, let me tell you, it is not easy to land a hit on this guy. Alright, let me try that again. That was a cool intro, though. Yeah, let's sit to that again. I'm totally okay with that, actually. Hey, you fuck. Just out of my range. Trying to get him here. Okay, one, you're faster than me. Two, hold on. I gotta look away from this waterfall real quick. It's actually hurting my eyes. And I am how of pity. Okay, so that's Genpei Tomiden 2 or Samurai Ghost, whatever. Yeah, that is not an easy game. Oh, sorry, Genpei Tomiden Kan no Ni, as it's called. That was it. Alright, next game. It's going to be another difficult one, but it's also a lot better. Oh, yeah. Oop. I don't know if you heard that, but I know you definitely cannot see it, so, by Nax It Soft. This is Koryun, Child of Dragon. Oh yeah, this game also has a caravan mode, because it is a shooter. This is a very, very cute shooter with a little baby dragon. Oh, I love this game so much. It's a shame because this is a Japan-only title. And it did not get put onto the PC Engine Mini. And that is a shame. Alright, you automatically charge your shot when you're not firing. He charges up he puffs up his little cheeks, it's cute. So obviously the charge shot does a lot of damage, but enemies don't leave fruit behind when you shoot them. Normal shot, it does. It doesn't really mean a whole lot unless you're really going for score. Oh shit, actually, well, never mind. I powered down anyway, so. Cool, that power-up causes my hitbox to shrink. But now I'm shooting water instead of fire. This is a great game. No, this does not use the bell system. Yeah, I mean, the bell system was in Proteus too. I know what you meant. No, this does not use the Twin B style of things. Of course, the only downside to being small is you can't use your charge shot, so I gotta... I mean, not like it really mattered here, but... Wait for it to go back to blue. There we go. And I lost it. Yeah, you get hit, you lose your weapon. You go back to the default one here. Oh. And I got hit. These little balls. That's fine, I'll just use a bomb that I picked up just now. There's a lot happening at once, so it's a little hard to just kinda explain things as I go, because it's just, as soon as I explain something, another thing happens. Kinda front loads its information. This game is so fucking good. I love it so much. And also you get like the different card suits as power-ups, and they give you different things. Spade is bomb, heart, gives you the helpers. Ah, damn, I want to stick with thunder. I keep grabbing power-ups too early. Alright, stage 2, couple of unicorns. And like, you see like the speed of the backgrounds, like your dragon is just flying. I can't remember what Clover does. And then like the regular yellow diamond is what causes your character sprite to shrink. Look at him. Look at his cheeks. Oh, this game so fucking rules. Holy shit. Oh, it's actually my favorite song from the game, too. See, back when I was like super active on Tumblr, I was one of those people that made like animated GIFs from video games, and I made a lot from like PC Engine games because like no one else was doing it at the time. And so I just like really like ended up falling for the system super hard. Yeah, and you can tell it's a little tough because these little shrimp guys are quick. There's just a lot of, you know, it's just, there's a lot happening. Oh, got hit. But Koryu was definitely a game I fell for. Okay, that was a tough one. Uh-oh. I mean, you get plenty of lives, like, because I've lost a life, but then I immediately got it back, so... Also, I seem to have picked up a helper at some point, and also got another one up. Like I said, there's just a lot happens at once. You just strap in, go for the ride. That's all Koryun is. And I will now power up my Thunder Shot. That's the one I wanted all along, because it goes all over the place. I'm not playing this for score, otherwise I'd be really stressed about not picking up all the fruit, but it's okay. We're playing this to have a good time. Uh-oh. So wild. But you know what? I know, I'm pretty sure I've said it like 20 times in the last 2 minutes, but this game rules. I could not stress enough how great this game actually is. And it's a crab with the, like, an America design on it. Alright, we're fighting the state. That's what we're doing. It's a shame I can't really get these power-ups here. Wait, yeah, lobster. Did I say crab? Not my bad. I sometimes get my crustaceans mixed up. Oh, cool. Killed them just in time. Orange Valley. Now, let me see if I can get my thunder back. Oh shit, I ended up getting hit anyway, and I didn't really want to be. I also didn't want the red power-up. That one's like... I feel it's kind of useless because of like, the short range. Like, I'm sure it's like really powerful, but like... yeah. This system had so many great games on there. Like, I probably haven't been showing too many of them. Like, I've been mostly showing off games that are, like, okay. Or games that I'm not especially good at, but are okay otherwise. But, like, this is, like, legitimately great. The card suits are for other abilities. The colors are for your weapon. So, like, bam. So red, it gets you like a close range fire attack, blue is water, or yellow is thunder. And then the card suits, spade is your bomb. You can use like a one-time screen clearing bomb. And then, I don't know what Clover does. Heart gives you 2 fairies that rotate around you, like an option. And then, jeez. And then there's like a yellow diamond you can pick up that will turn your character smaller. And in fact, I just got it. I know it's a little hard to keep track of because there's a lot on screen right now. There's a lot happening. Everything happens so much. Also, how did I get that helper? I don't know. I just showed up. Maybe that's what the clover does. Or club, whatever. It's a clover. But in any case, I am tiny again. Okay, that shot is not going through those at all. And oh no, no, ah. Yeah, and as you can see, this game, the game gives you a ton of lives, but it does get difficult in a hurry. Like, you're gonna need, like, every single one of them. Ugh. Oh, thought I'd be able to avoid that in time. Shit. Alright, now I'm just playing bad. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's actually a lot harder to dodge than it looks. Oh, seriously, dude? Also, that hard-to-see laser that the snake tail was shooting. Yeah, good thing I got all those lives, because I used pretty much all of them on that boss fight. But this game is, in fact, not very long. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's, like, this level and then, like, one more. But the thing about shooters is that I'm not very good at them. I'd like to be someday, but I'm not. Like, I still can't 1cc any of the Tohos on normal. Let's see if I can't maybe gain a few extra lives from this level here. Alright, who is mid-boss? Dinosaur is mid-boss. Oh god, those are homing. What the hell? Oh. So I cannot take out the skull. Whatever. Oh shit, I didn't want that. Man, there's a lot going on here. just in time for the boss. Alright, let's see how hard this guy is. It's ahead, and he moves fast as shit, too. Wow, no. No. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Do that, just so I have something here. Because at least the power-up will act as a shield if I'm hit once. I can go around you here. Shit. Come on, fucker. Oh, surprisingly 0 lives lost. Oh, probably because that was only its first form. I should have known. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. I think that's the end of the line. Oh, never mind. Okay, I was like, I'm not gonna get more power-ups. And I lost that immediately. Okay, cool. Alright, wow, how did I get back to 8 lives already? Whatever, I'm not gonna question it, just that could have been a disaster. Alright, Red Mountain. And I gotta finish at least one game tonight, and it's probably gonna be this one. Like, yes, this is a very hard game, but it's also a very good one. You know, and I imagine the difficulty picks up because it's very short, and you gotta get hard quickly. I know what I said. Fuck all y'all. God, you take so many hits to die. I guess I could probably use my charge shot a little more. Oh yeah, it worked on that guy. Look at that. Alright, mid-boss, let's go. Whoa, it's a skull. Oh, it's a skull and it shoots a lot. Oh god, don't die. Okay. And I got hit a bunch, but I didn't lose any lives. I'm gonna need all of them here. kinda being a little careful around all these platforms here. Cool. Alright. We're good. Ah. That's good. I wanted more thunder. Alright, that's good. Alright, we're getting some slowdown here. Everything's happening. Alright, here we go. We're doing alright. That was a lot. Fantasy Zone? Yeah, that was a tough game. Also got ported to the system. It's not a very good port though, because it sounds horrible. Maybe when I finish this, I'll show that off. Okay, first swarm went down pretty quickly, mostly because I had thunder. This thunder goes like everywhere. No. Thunder. Ah. Damn. No, I don't want triple shot, I want more shot. Oh, right. Bombs don't work on bosses. Good job of... Never mind. I was gonna say I was doing a good job of avoiding things, and then I wasn't. Ah, got it. Whew. Okay, so I guess maybe it was just the boss of like in stage 3 that was just the tough one. I think this is the last level. And if not, then like we're really close. Out here with your tracking bullshit. I got thunder. I don't have thunder anymore. It's back. Ironically, the cutest games can also be the hardest. This seems like a metaphor for life. I don't think I can go past 9 lives, so at this point, just kind of going for points on my own personal enjoyment, I guess. What the? Whoa. I need you to move over this way. Up there. I just gotta hit you in the center there. Wait, this game is $500? Damn. I mean, I can't even make a joke, like, cause no video game is worth that much money. Trying to hit this guy is tough. Oh, okay. Oh, actually I can't switch weapons because it's only because like I'm only getting thunder shots here, so it looks like I have to use it. Alright, so I just have to hit him in the center with a normal shot. Alright, so this is gonna kind of take a while. I try and hit things. It's just harder than it should be to get. No, shit. Kind of wanted to have that so I could hit at all angles. Also, in case I miss again, I could. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to very, very slowly take this guy out. That's the worst kind of boss. And as soon as I said that, I took him down. Great! Oh, okay, that's how I get my helper, by killing the chicken. Makes total sense. What hit me there? Give me that. Give me the thunder. And I'm committed to this weapon now, because games make me want to use it, so... What? Oh, that was a mimic. That was mimic too, and I couldn't react to him in time. Oh wait, I didn't want to fight the boss without a power-up. Oh shit. Really? My iframes ran out right then and there? Come on, dude. This is gonna be one of those bosses I'm gonna be using a lot of lives on. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Thought I could avoid that. I was wrong. Ah. Okay, cool, and now I'm right back up to 9 lives again. I'm really glad. Wait, okay. Is this the final level? It's like every time I think the game's about to end, it's like, nope, you got another level. Huh. I guess that's maybe to sort of balance the fact that the bosses in this game are really hard. I mean, the levels are... Really? Really? Okay, gotta wait for that to charge. There's a lot of shit on screen here. And there's some flicker going on too. I'm not liking that. Not a fan of that. Oh, there's some white knuckle excitement here. So I just gotta keep hitting you, I guess. Ah. Yeah, I could definitely use a helper here. And I can use a bomb. I don't want to go small, I want to keep my charge attack for bosses and big enemies. In case I have to deal with like a whole bunch of those big icebergs again. I'll go ahead and use the bomb since there was another one right there. Yeah, here I want to go back to Thunder. Oh, boss time. Here we go. And I can't use bombs on bosses, so might as well just use it. Oh. Okay, just gotta kind of watch the fuck out here. Oh boy. Charge shot. Oof. Okay, that was definitely not the final form. Okay, I guess it was. Alright, is this the final level? It has to be, because it's a boss rush. Alright, so this is the end of Koryun, Child of Dragon. Whoa, dude's going crazy on the music though, holy shit. What's that dude just cut loose? Oh, great, glad I picked that power up just in time. Look at that. I've got time to wait. Boss is so good. And boss down. Boss number 3. Oh, it had the when you power up the wave, the water shot, it has like a larger wave towards the end. Fuck off with these little homing things. So it's more like just kind of like a big shot for like smaller enemies that you need to hit. This is where I'm gonna be glad I have all my lives, because oh, okay. I guess the boss rush bosses have less health than the normal ones. I mean, I'm not complaining about that shit. Yeah, those things track you while you gotta deal with like the rotating rocks and the lasers and all that. Plus side, I don't gotta deal with that other guy that took like a million years. Well, I'm glad I got the power up there. No, I need you over here, so... There, hit you. Wow. Okay, he's down. Yeah, I mean, normally a lot of games are not as forgiving. Like, they're not gonna be giving you a bunch of lives for beating a boss. But, I don't know, I guess maybe that's just the balance that Naxxed Soft struck when they were working on it. Oh, thought I'd be able to get past them there. I mean, that being said, this is still not very easy at all. Also, where'd that power up go? It disappeared on me. Alright, just give me that type of shield here. Okay, so that worked on those projectiles. That's good to know. It does not work on these though, so that's something to be careful of. Ah, okay. Doesn't matter, it's down. Alright, next boss. Ah, this guy. Oh. Don't do that, no. Okay, why did power-up guy not give me power-up? Jerk. Thankfully there's less bullshit in the second form. I say as I get like trapped in the corner. Twice. Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like that? Ah, man, thank you. At least I can now take a second hit. Oh, okay. Last boss should be coming up now. I can only assume. Oh, hey. Koryun. These ones are gray. Oh, they're not taking damage. Oh, okay, they weren't supposed to. Oh, Big Koryun. Big Koryun said, fuck your fairy friends. Also said, fuck your startup iframes too. Alright, well, that entire segment of the screen is blocked off. I can't get to the power-up stork. Give me that, give me power-up, thank you. Oh, I am certain that's not the final form. And I guess it was. Hey, that's the end of Koryun. Does that count as a 1cc? Even though I lost a bunch of lives, but I never actually continued. That game got like really intense toward the end though, I'm not even gonna lie. Congratulations. A very pixelated ending screen, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, let's get some credits here. Why are the job titles in quotes? That seems sketchy. Kenji Mori, that was the real MVP of the game. I have a feeling that those 4 test players are the reason why lives were so plentiful. Wait, are the women's voices in pink and all the men's voices in purple? That's pretty neat, actually, not gonna lie. I guess the green names are, what, non-binary? That totally existed in the early 90s. So suck it down, Tumblr didn't invent transgenderism. Or I don't, you know, I'm sure it was more like the people in charge of the company, but we're gonna go with my thing. And another game that ends with Fin. Damn, that was a hell of a game. Alright, so that was actually going to be my last game, because I've gone past the 2-hour mark. That's usually where I stop. But I said I was going to show off Fantasy Zone real quick, so I will go ahead and do that. Just gotta wait for this to pop up. Because you gotta see this in action. So here we go. I mean, it looks okay. And then you listen to it, and it does not sound great at all. Twin Bomb. That's the secret to Fantasy Zone, is the Twin Bomb. And, you know, because, I mean, This was by NEC. This might be... Like, this might be another subcontracted deal. Yes, the Master System version is, like, actually really good. And, God, compared to this... Like, I can't say that it doesn't play well. Like, I mean, it's still Fantasy Zone. But... It's weird because, like, the other... Fantasy Zone 2 is only on a Master System. It's weird because there were other, like, Sega games on the system, like Shinobi and Space Harrier, and those were actually pretty good. So I don't really know what happened here. Like, just the sound is so bad, and that is not an emulation problem either. That is how it sounds on actual hardware. Also, I don't recall projectiles reflecting either. That seems to be a new thing. Yeah, I gotta hit him in the open mouth. I mean, the game is still otherwise the same. It just does not look or sound very good. You know, and you know, we just played through like a number of games that had like... Oh, actually, I didn't know about that. But anyway, we played through like a bunch of games that are like legitimately great in terms of how they sound, and then you get this, and it's like... It's just so weird. Like, even bad games on the system have great music. Like, I didn't play it tonight, but Energy is a classic example of PC Engine Kusoge. That game had some amazing music, though. Maybe I should have grabbed one of those lasers, even though they're kinda useless. They're just good for breaking open generators and not much else. Yeah, I've never been able to get the shop to appear before I fight a boss. It's always like right at the beginning of a level, or like when I've taken out like a few of the enemy generators. Oh. And that's your exciting death too. Alright, here we go. Got that. Got that, and I'll go grab that too. There we go. Hurry up, I ain't got all day here. This laser. Oh great, sprite flicker too. Good luck trying to see all this. Alright, so this, on a scale of like the Sega ports, this is worse than Space Harrier and Shinobi, but it's still better than Altered Beast. Altered Beast is really fucking bad. Let's go with the 7-way, and I can't afford the extra ship, and I don't know why I'd buy it anyway. I'm not planning on like going through the whole game here. I know there's a shop there. I want to try and get some money so I can afford another 7-way. Oh, I don't remember if I have it on here, but there actually is another Fantasy Zone game on the PC Engine CD where you play as Opa Opa, but the whole thing is done in like a like behind the back space harrier perspective. I'll have to double check and see if I got that, because I might do a run of that next time. I have this fucking boss. I mean, Phantasy Star 3 the maze, or Phantasy Zone 3 the maze. I called it Phantasy Star. Oops. And I fucking died right before I could take out the last gun. Oop, this is gonna be rough. I just started jamming on those fire buttons. Okay, cool. Died that time. There's like no like transition here. You just like go straight to a new level. It's kind of weird. Anyway, let me get the twin bombs and the 7-way. God, it's so obvious Sega did not give a fuck that their game was licensed out this badly. I'm sure they were counting their money from like the fucking, oh no, I'm thinking of Capcom, never mind. Like Sega, they were too busy counting like their Master System and Mega Drive money. It's like, yeah, whatever. Let the Turbo owners eat shit. Oh. I don't know, I guess this was just like a really... Great, thanks. I guess this was just like a really popular game for Sega that they were willing to port it, even the stuff they didn't have any real financial stake in. Let's go with the laser beam. It's cheap and it'll do the work. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal was on that. It feels a bit easier than the arcade version, so I'll at least give it that, but that might have been more a technical concession than any sort of balance deal. Okay, I said I wasn't planning on beating this game, but the way things are going, I just might. We'll see. Oh, that sounds horrible. Give me another one. Oh. Man, I could not hack it with the big boys there. Wait, is there no shot? What the heck? Fine, you know what? Oh, jeez. Okay, well, okay, I'm not beating this game because I got a game over. But that was the heartbreaker that is Fantasy Zone on the PC Engine. Would not recommend playing that. Lot of better ports out there. Master System. Fucking emulate that in MAME. Play it in Yakuza 0. A lot of other places for Fantasy Zone, but Koryun, that was definitely worth it. Don't know if it's worth $500, but it's definitely worth playing in some capacity. Anyway, that'll be the stream for tonight. I want to thank everybody who came down and watched me play video game. My schedule for this week is I'll do more Alpha Protocol, so I gotta get through that third mission in Rome. And then, I'll see what else I'll do this week, if anything. Kinda depends on my schedule. But, until then, thanks for coming, everybody, and I'll see you later. Good night.